the coldest places on Earth, where temperatures fall below -40 degrees and the wind can freeze exposed skin in minutes, life still finds a way to survive. These frozen lands may look empty and lifeless, but they are home to some of the toughest animals on the planet. For these creatures, survival is a daily battle against cold, hunger, and isolation. Yet somehow, they have adapted perfectly to one of the harshest environments on Earth. One of the most famous survivors of extreme cold is the Arctic fox. This small animal lives in the Arctic, where winter temperatures are incredibly brutal. The Arctic fox has one of the warmest furs in the entire animal kingdom. Its thick white coat not only keeps it warm, but also helps it blend into the snow, protecting it from predators. During winter, when food is scarce, the Arctic fox follows polar bears and eats the leftovers from their hunts. It travels long distances across the frozen land, sometimes walking hundreds of kilometers just to find food. Its survival depends on endurance, patience, and its incredible ability to withstand freezing temperatures. Another powerful survivor of the cold is the polar bear. The polar bear is the largest land predator on Earth and is perfectly built for life in the Arctic. Under its thick fur, the polar bear has a heavy layer of fat called blubber, which keeps it warm even when swimming in icy water. Polar bears are excellent swimmers and can swim for many hours in freezing seas to hunt seals, their main source of food. But life is not easy for the polar bear. It must hunt regularly to survive, and sometimes it goes for days without food. In this frozen world, even the strongest animals must struggle to survive. Far to the south, in Antarctica, lives another incredible survivor, the emperor penguin. Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth, with temperatures dropping below -50 degrees Celsius. The emperor penguin survives this extreme cold in a very special way. During the coldest months, thousands of emperor penguins gather together and huddle in a tight group. By standing close together, they share body heat and protect each other from the freezing wind. They take turns moving to the center of the group so that every penguin gets a chance to stay warm. This teamwork is the reason they survive in one of the most dangerous climates on Earth. High in the freezing mountains lives the snow leopard. This beautiful and mysterious animal survives in cold mountain regions where few animals can live. The snow leopard has thick fur, wide paws that act like snowshoes, and a long, thick tail that it wraps around its body like a blanket when it sleeps. It moves silently across the snowy mountains, hunting for animals like mountain goats and deer. The snow leopard is perfectly designed for cold mountain life, but it is rarely seen because it lives in some of the most remote places in the world. Another animal that survives extreme cold is the muskox. This strong animal lives in the Arctic and survives freezing temperatures with the help of its incredibly thick coat, known as civet. This fur is warmer than sheep's wool and protects the muskox from icy winds. When wolves attack, muskoxen form a circle with their horns facing outward and the young in the center, protecting each other from predators and the cold wind. Survival in the cold often depends not just on strength, but also on teamwork and protection. In the frozen forests of the north, the Siberian tiger survives extreme cold in a different way. It has thick fur and a layer of fat that helps it survive the freezing winters of Siberia. Unlike many animals, the Siberian tiger hunts alone, moving quietly through the snowy forest in search of deer and wild boar. It is powerful, patient, and perfectly adapted to cold environments. So, how do these animals survive in such extreme cold? The answer is adaptation. Many cold climate animals have thick fur or feathers to trap heat and keep their bodies warm. Others have a layer of fat that acts like insulation.